Hey guys, welcome to Tech SEO Vitals. My name is Martin Stepanek and I'm a technical SEO and web performance consultant. What if I told you that a single line of code could wipe out your entire business overnight? One little mistake in your robots.txt file could make your website completely disappear from Google. Over the years, I've watched many businesses lose thousands of dollars because they weren't monitoring their websites properly. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to protect your business from these costly mistakes. By the end of this video, you'll know 3 essential monitoring systems that could save your company from potential disaster. Let's dive in. Here's the thing that most business owners don't realize. Think of your website as a house of cards. One wrong move and the whole thing comes crashing down. Let me paint you a picture. Your marketing team decides to add a simple tracking script. Seems harmless, right? But that script hasn't been tested properly. Suddenly, your website takes an extra 3 seconds to load. And here's the kicker. Just 1 second of extra loading time decreases your conversion rates by approximately 10%. Which means if you are making $10,000 a month from your website, you just lost $1,000 every single month. That's $12,000 a year from one small change. I had a client whose content editor added a beautiful animated banner to their homepage. The problem? That single GIF file was over 20 megabytes. For reference, that's like trying to download a small video every time someone visits their website. Their bounce rate went through the roof before we caught it. Think about how many people make changes to your website. Developers, marketers, content editors. Each person who makes a change is rolling the dice with your revenue. Now let's talk about your first line of defense, Google Search Console. This is where Google tells you exactly what's wrong with your website and most people completely ignore it. Start with the performance data. This shows how your website is performing in search results. Look for unusual patterns or sudden drops. If your clicks suddenly drop by 20%, something's definitely wrong. But here is the important part, the indexing section. This is where Google tells you if your pages are being properly included in search results. You want to pay special attention to error here. I check this at least weekly for all my clients. Why? Because I've seen a single robots.txt error completely de-index a website that was generating $50,000 a month. The business owner had no idea until their revenue dropped. Don't skip the Core Web Vitals section either. These metrics directly measure your user experience. Poor scores mean frustrated visitors who leave before they buy anything. And please, always check the manual action and security issue section. If Google finds serious problem, they can completely remove your website from search results or mark it as dangerous. The second pillar of protection is regular technical audits. Think of this like getting a health checkup for your website. For smaller websites, I recommend crawling the entire site. For a larger website, checking the first 10,000 pages usually tell you everything you need to know. I personally use Ahrefs Site Audit, but there are other tools that work just as well. The goal is simple. Keep errors nearly at zero and warnings to a minimum. One pro tip for you. Adjust your monitoring frequency based on how often your website changes. If you are constantly updating content or adding new features, you need daily monitoring. If your site is more static, weekly checks should be enough. But here is where most people get it wrong. They see 200 warnings and panic. Not all issues are equal. Focus on the error first, then tackle warnings that actually impact user experience or SEO performance. Don't waste time fixing every tiny warning if it won't affect your business revenue. The third critical component is performance monitoring. This is where a lot of businesses drop the ball. Your website speed directly impacts your bottom line. Every 100 milliseconds of delay can cost you 1% in sales. For a small business, that could be hundreds or thousands of dollars every month. I use a tool called Debug Bear for most of my clients because it gives me real user data, not only lab data. The difference is huge. Lab data tell you how your site performs in specific conditions, which is good to spot patterns. However, real user data tell you how it actually performs for your customers. Here's my monitoring strategy. Apart from periodical real user monitoring, check your most important pages daily from at least 2 locations. Don't just monitor your homepage. That's like only checking the front door of your house while ignoring the back door, windows and garage. Monitor both mobile and desktop performance. More than half your visitors are probably on mobile devices, so if your site is slow on mobile, you are literally throwing money away. The key metrics to watch are loading time, largest contentful paint, cumulative layout shift, and interaction to next paint. If any of these start trending in the wrong direction, you need to investigate immediately. Let me break this down into 3 simple actions. First, set up Google Search Console and check it at least weekly. Focus on indexing errors, performance drops, and core web vitals issues. Second, run technical audits regularly using tools like Ahrefs Site Audit. Keep error at 0 and prioritize warnings that actually matter. Third, monitor your website performance daily from multiple locations. Your loading speed is directly connected to your revenue. Remember, prevention is always cheaper than cure. Spending 30 minutes a week on monitoring can save you thousands of dollars in lost revenue. Monitoring is time-consuming and these tools can get expensive. Also, it requires experience to know which issues actually needs fixing and which one you can ignore. If you are interested in a technical SEO monitoring service for your business, check the description below for more details on how I can help keep your website healthy and potentially increase your revenue. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this. It helps the algorithm understand that my videos have value for you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!